Hello, everybody, and welcome. Whoa, to barbecue. Oh boy, we gotta change that. Thought I fixed everything. Oh man. Welcome to tonight's After Dark Beers. This is episode number 17. Everybody just bring a dark beer and join up on the panel. We do have room for
One more.
One must.
But I want to thank my panel that I do have tonight. We have John and Nelly. I'm so grateful to have him after doing his stuff Monday.
Hey, John.
Glad to be here.
Hi, we have Alex, the beer master. I'm so happy to have him after he played with mannequins all day.
Playing with mannequins.
We have Beer Man. So glad to have him after he worked on making me a nice shirt design all day, all week, all month, half the year.
Damn right.
Yeah. Well worth it, though, man. Hell yeah. Cheers.
Chatty-O, who has one of his own shirts on.
Sup, yo?
We have Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, who was very busy feeding folks some nice designer foods.
Yeah. Nice.
First beer, and it really probably is because his last beer was pudding.
Yeah.
Something.
We have Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue, who just finished a brew day.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't make that.
And then we have Drunken One, and Drunken One has a little story as to why he's here. He is
He's pregnant.
going to be drinking a special beer that was sent to him from somebody. So.
Hey.
And then, of course, myself.
Oh, shit.
Cheers to the chat. Also, thank you guys for showing up. Dio's first, Chatty-O's thirst. Paul, glad that you made it, even though you only have H2O.
Yeah, it sucks.
That does suck.
Yeah.
I don't always run out of beer, but when I do,
Paul Miller.
Oh,
must be from Canada.
I'm sorry.
Burley Sullivan. Welcome, Burley.
Oh,
Nothing in Saga continues.
Saki.
And some reason I wrote Rootin' Dog.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I want to do that again, right? Sorry.
Ain't had time to type shit. Marion Butch, cheers.
Cheers.
I will drop a link. So there's anybody in the chat like Dickie? If you magically have a dark beer like
He's
a black
not gonna
IPA,
show, man. You don't like
you
dark.
might.
Mites are on a chicken's ass, BuMpY.
So I'm gonna drop that link just for Dickie. Dropping the Dickie link.
Yeah, keep it up there.
Show
All right.
Dickie the Linky.
Well, let's go ahead and get on with the show. I think everybody knows how this one rolls. We are going to start with the Anelinator.
Janelle.
Oh, all right. All right, so I have got a classic. Samuel Smith's. This is the organic chocolate stout. Clocks in at 5% alcohol out of England. Or, it's basically it's an organic beer brewed with water from the original brewery, well sunk in 1758. They use organic cocoa or cacao, if you want to be all fancy, which imparts a delicious, smooth, and creamy character with inviting deep flavors and a delightful finish. This is a perfect marriage of satisfying stout and luxurious chocolate that will lead to smiles and refills. All right. This is actually a 12-ounce bottle. Even though it looks like a little rip-off skinny bottle, it is 12 ounces. I got it in a six-pack for $9.99, so I'm not complaining about the price. Really quick.
No comments, Josh, about his
There you
skinny
go.
bottle?
Not yet. It's still early.
Too soon.
Right.
Not yet. Give it time, BuMpY. So a nice, very dark brown, almost black appearance. A nice 2.5 finger, relatively creamy looking tan, going on beige. Have a dark tan head. Looks like a winner in the glass. I can already smell that chocolate. It's like Nesquik almost, like a child. You could give this to a child and they would love it.
All right, Johnny boy, you're
Yeah.
involved, Buster, but I love
Back.
you.
We'll come back around.
Uh,
But great looking beer in the glass for sure. Thank you for having me, Bumpy.
at least
Thank
there's
you.
one winner on screen right there.
Got the matching coaster.
Oh, sorry.
What's up,
Wow.
everybody?
Perfect.
There's the Beer Master guy.
I got the Guinness and Nitro cold brew coffee. Looking forward to drinking it. This is my last one. So it's time to open it up. Nice smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Nice smoke. Nice smoke. Nice smoke.
Pour it hard. There you go.
Paul, just because you have that intro, Paul, is like 3 months old.
Wow.
You just haven't watched my show in 3 months. I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, Paul, that is not that is not a new intro.
All of that.
Let's hear Snow Globe.
Perfect pour.
Look at that. Yeah, look at the color of that. Look at the way it's doing.
That is
Look at
beautiful.
that.
With Cascade is
Yum.
gorgeous.
That makes you want to drink beer right there.
That's like a tornado creamy oil head there. That looks
Looks like
so
something out of
delicious.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
enhances the Alex pour.
Oh yeah, it smells like a
Yeah.
strong coffee beer. It's not strong, obviously. You can drink a lot of these things, you won't get sick unless I don't know. But yeah, looks good. I guess next time around I get to smell, the taste.
Yeah.
But thank you, Mr. Bumpy, for letting me join.
Right. Well, thank you for
Wow.
joining.
Awfully excited, huh?
Hey. All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hiya.
So we have for you. Thanks Bumpy for letting me on. Block 15 Brewing Company out of Corvallis, Oregon, near me, a local one to me. I've had this before about a year ago. It's called Love Potion number 9. It's a chocolate raspberry stout at 7%.
Ooh.
It wasn't bad the last time I tried it, but I don't really remember. So I'm looking forward to this. It's 4 months old.
What's the ABV there, beer man?
7%.
Oh, you should be golden. That's a strong beer.
Nice black beer, actually. There's no chocolate in there. It's pretty dark. Opaque, can't see through. Cocoa head. A little rocky on the top, but really frothy on the sides. Memory foam for sure. Very raspberry filled. That really goes through that stout, the roasted stuff real well. I'm looking forward to this again. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, beer man.
Smells good.
Thanks for being here, beer man. And we got a Chedadeo.
Oh, the Founders. And it's a beer of me, Dirty Bastard. 8.5% Scotch Ale. This was bottled on 2/11/21. 50 IBUs. Let's crack her open. A little bit of smokage on the crack. Pour her
Legendary
in the glass.
A legendary Chardonnay. There's actually a barrel. You probably know, but there's a barrel aged version of that too.
Oh yeah, I've seen it around. It's just a little pricey.
Well, yeah, because it's barrel aged. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Light
There's a
tan
French
head.
toast out there too.
Light tan head. Kind of an amber, medium brown color. Look at her. SRM of 19. I did check. So cheers, guys. Thank you, Bumpy, for not locking your door and letting me sneak in. Cheers.
What'd you say, Bumpy?
Cheers.
What'd you say, Bumpy? Just a few seconds ago. I thought you said
They
something.
have a French toast version out there too. Now, I hope that you didn't misunderstand, Patio. Scotch ales were for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I won't be around.
Okay.
So I figured I'll do it tonight. So
All right. Very good. Very good.
Legendary Bumpy, are you saying there's actually a French toast version of Founders? Wow, I didn't know that. No, take a look.
Yeah, Founders. I think it's the other half or whatever, better half.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
French toast. Yeah.
I'm
Scotch.
sorry, Andrew.
Scotch.
Sorry.
That doesn't taste like French toast. All right, so I've got one here from Goose Island. This is a 2019 This is their Mon Chéri, bottled August 24th, 2019. This one comes in at 14.1% alcohol by volume. Go ahead and get into this. I haven't had this variant, so
I keep forgetting. I got to order more those beers, Andrew.
COVID variant.
I have other beers to try though.
Wow.
you got a pretty Swiss cheesy looking head there. 2 fingers, dark cocoa. This thing is a little bit of a hue at the bottom, but it is jet black, like oil. So, yeah, there it is in all its glory.
All right, there you go. What's going on in the private chat, eh? What are we doing here?
Conversating, we're talking like men.
All right.
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? All right. Hey, it's kind of cool that I followed
You
Drew.
just skip Brian, right?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
we're
having
skip
me.
Brian.
Oh, shit. I like this order, actually.
Oh no, I think he's
Josh is
absolutely
next,
right.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We're all
Just go with
freaking
it.
drinking.
I don't. It kind of put it up in a weird.
It doesn't matter
lineup.
to me. So
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah,
to
you were
thank
supposed
everyone
to
who
do
was
the one. That's right.
on the off air with the.
No, I didn't change anything. I had nothing to do with this.
No, it wasn't. No, it was just the way that the streamer.
Yeah.
That's what I said. We need to keep order, whatever.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We can
we
hear you. Go
hear
ahead.
you.
Your turn, sir.
Oh, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for everyone who was off air during the brew day. It was pretty
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cheers.
man.
So tonight we got from Dry Dock Brewing, we got the Vanilla Porter. This is a 5.4% alcohol by volume, 33 IBUs. Beautiful, beautiful beer. I love this beer. And let's pour her up. Take a look at
Dry
it.
dock.
Yes. I went there yesterday, Alex.
Was Kevin there?
I no.
Anyway, they got some kind of cool artwork nowadays. It's not as good as it used to be, but I want to show it to you. This one is the Octopus.
Nice.
Right. So, yeah, pretty cool. That's that. So,
I mean, honestly, Brian, I wish they would have kept the original logo and then just, if they wanted to update it, they could just did the.
I just wish they would have left the old logos because they're
Yeah, me
cooler.
too.
than these.
Yeah.
They're really
I like because the
bland.
old logos are bigger too. The old logos are bigger too.
Yeah,
but-
about half a finger head. You know, it's a little khaki looking, little tight bubbles. It kind of went away pretty quick, but nice. It's it is dark and like a squint that black. So there we go. Cheers.
Cheers, Brian.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, and now it is Josh's turn.
Legendary Josh.
I got a heavily fruited sour this time. Blackberry. Tonight I have from Heavy Seas Brewing out of Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. Blackbeard's Breakfast. This is a porter brewed with coffee and aged in bourbon barrels. 10%, 40 IBUs. Never had this one before. I've had some other Heavy Seas beers. I think they do the Victory at Sea versions. The stouts, I think, those are pretty good. But it smells good. It smells like coffee right up front. Right. So nice. Less than a finger head. About a fingerish head on this guy. Nice bubbles up top. Super jet black. Not even any red or anything at the bottom. Smell that coffee right up the front. It's like a fresh roast type coffee. So yeah, can't wait to dive into this one. So cheers, BuMpY. Thanks for having me. Good to see John finally on something other than Stout Sunday. So yeah, thanks for showing up,
I
John.
was glad
Appreciate
to
it.
see
Yeah,
I'm glad
appreciate
to
it,
see Josh.
John.
Do I need to
I'm
talk a
glad
little
to
bit
see
about it?
Josh here too. You know, I always consider Josh one of my best friends, but I'm
Yeah.
glad he's finally
Glad we're finally
that
able
we get to
to
hang out.
panel together.
Coming around, right?
Yeah.
Work makes a dream work.
Cheers.
Hey Josh, I've noticed that you put some stuff behind you as well. I think that's new. I don't remember seeing that.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's been
All
there.
right.
This guy.
First time around. Cheers. Thanks for having me, Bumpy. And nice to see y'all here tonight, all 8,000 watching. I brought I was given a beer from our buddy there, Magneto's Magnets, miscellaneous beer brew reviews. Anyway, he sent me this one brewed by the Funky Buddha Company out of Oakland Park, Florida. This version it's a double brown called French Toast. It's 88.8%. 88%. It's 8.8%. And he casually left the tag on there as it was $3.25, if that's important. But I've never had this, obviously. I've heard a lot about the brewery, and it sounds awesome. Let's pop the top, get a little can of smoke out of it, and here's the pour with the Funky Buddha. The Funky Buddha. Gonna pour quickly, just because I can, and we'll see if it generates some head. There it is. It looks awesome. Pours nicely into the glass. Hopefully that was in frame whatsoever. Pours with a one finger head of big bubbles that look like they're dissipating quickly. But that's what I got tonight. Oh yeah, I guess I can show the thing, huh?
Cool.
Let me do it better. Here you go. Sorry. Funky Buddha. Right. He's got the right. He's got his. He's tapped the tree. You know. He's getting his French toast stuff there. Right. The
Is that Josh? Is that Josh on the list?
It is Josh.
It is Josh. You know, it is Josh.
That guy.
And it's this little bit over here. It says something about the date in this last little bit, but it's got like a code on the bottom, so that really doesn't help. My camera's already out of focus, guys. Damn it. Anyway, I can't read the date. I mean, I can read it, but it doesn't make any sense in like real terms. Anyway, thanks for having me. I can't wait to get into this. Thank you so much, Drew, for passing me this awesome beer, and I'm gonna dig some Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha, yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, give me back my camera.
No, my camera.
My camera.
All right.
That's my camera. I don't know.
All right.
My stick.
Well, cheers, y'all. Thank you all for bringing a nice dark beer. I am also bringing a dark beer. This is from Hecker Brewing Company. They're out of Connecticut, New Hampshire.
Out of here.
Yep, this one is called King Misanthrope. What it is a Russian Imperial Stout aged on whiskey cured maple wood, 10% ABV. It's best before September of 2021. Misanthrope, a person who dislikes humankind and avoids society. Bold, dark, strong, and unapologetic. King Misanthrope is our Russian Imperial Stout aged on house-toasted maple wood, cured with American whiskey from Flag Hill Distillery in Lee, New Hampshire. Look for notes of baker's chocolate, coffee, maple, charred wood, and whiskey. The king doesn't care about your opinion on an Untapped score. Just let him drink his beer and get out of his face. That tells me the beer's going to suck because they're like, we don't want you guys to talk about something.
That's arrogant, right? Damn.
But yeah, it pours. It pours. It pours.
Like a beer. It pours like a beer.
Out.
Pours like a beer in a glass.
All right. Got a very tight, very kind of chocolatey mocha colored head. The bubbles are going to start to form larger bubbles and it will break down eventually because it's 10%. Pretty dark beer. I would say black. All right. That's that.
Doesn't matter.
Now we're going to go back and this is going to mess everything up. Oh, boy. Look at that drunk one's box now? No, I don't think so.
Oh, you should have just gone.
I was next to Johnny. There you go.
Once y'all figure it out, I'll put it in the private
Doesn't
chat.
matter. We're all going to review in the end.
Yeah.
Instead of going back to full screen, you just go back to the scroll and like for next time. Yeah, I don't think.
Well, I know. No,
Once you
I do
go
it
back
this
to the
way
full
I do it this way for a reason on this show,
Yeah.
so we can enter. You
Swap
can
me a
intro.
beer man, and I think we're back to normal.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, that way you can feel free to like talk to people as they're doing the beer. Try not to interrupt them if they're saying stuff, but yeah.
Hi, John.
Yeah, John, don't interrupt.
Yo,
John, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've been on an After Dark beers.
We know.
Okay, so yeah.
We know.
Shut up, Miss Lane. That's what we asked. All right, so Samuel Smith's organic chocolate stout. I really, all these guys, anybody that's watching in the chat, I love all these guys. I give them a hard time, they give me a hard time, but we do love each other. We will if I turn up dead, it was drunk.
It's Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle's the person.
Or Kyle. Well, Kyle's not here. It was probably drunk one. Anyway, so the organic chocolate stout from Samuel Smith's, 5% alcohol. It poured beautifully, and as you can see, it's retained a nice little thin film of a tan, relatively creamy-looking head. It smells like a children's drink, like Nesquik or Yoo-hoo, or it's got that sweet milk chocolate aroma. There's a little bit of the roasted malt coming through to let you know that it's a beer, but like you could give this to a child and they would love it. That's all I'm saying. I don't recommend that. I'm just saying that it just smells so good. Like, oh my God. Of course, there's no alcohol or anything like that. It's 5%. Very sessionable. Sweet and malty. Maybe a little bit of vanilla and caramel, but that milk chocolate note on the nose is just what sells it. I mean, it just smells so good. It smells like a chocolate milkshake almost. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, John.
It's been a while since I've had this too. This is hitting the spot. So,
John's gonna go pick up four fourth graders after he's done.
If you wanted to, I mean, I'm not recommending that you try to pick up underage children, but if you were going to do that, this would be the beer for you. You don't need candy. Give them a few sips of this. Yes, Tommy Carroll, you ain't got nothing on this. All right. So I already described the aroma. The flavor, immediately, that first sip, you're getting milk chocolate. You're getting a little bit of caramel sweetness, a little bit of vanilla sweetness. You're getting a nice, light, roasted malt character in the middle of the sips. You do kind of know after you take a few sips of it that you're drinking a beer, but it's just such a smooth and sweet and malty and dessert-like and light at the same time. At 5.0%, you could drink quite a few of these. It's not heavy body. The carbonation is on the low side. It's got that creamy mouthfeel. It finishes relatively dry for what it is. All things considered, it doesn't really drink like it drinks very, very light, and it's got a semi-dry finish. The carbonation is not from this. I'm sorry. It's from my side beer I'm drinking. My old English. So the Samuel, I got to say, this is incredible. This is a really good representation of a chocolate stout. Other beers that come to mind, you've got the Young's Double Chocolate. There's a couple other. What's the one? Trader Joe's has the Bosun Double Chocolate or Chocolate Stout. But this one to me is the best of the bunch of the chocolate stouts that I've had because it has that cocoa that I don't know. It's like it brings me back to my childhood. Like as a child, I would have loved this. I'm not saying I was drinking it as a child. I'm just saying like this is like I don't know. I'm getting carried away with the child thing. I don't want to encourage children to drink
everybody out
by any means. I'm just saying like this is as an adult drinking this beverage, it brings me back to my childhood. It's got a nostalgic feel to it. It's got great almost Nesquik or Yoo-hoo type qualities to it, but it still has that roasted malt character to let you know that you're drinking a beer. It's dry on the finish. It's refreshing. but it still somehow maintains a little bit of like a creamy mouthfeel at the same time. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't, but it's outstanding. It's really outstanding. I love it. I'm glad I revisited it here on After Dark Beers. Even though they look like the skinny ripoff bottles, this is a 355 ml bottle. So they do sell the Americanized ounce version of the beer here in the States, and it's a winner. It's you cannot go wrong with this beer. I'm gonna shut up now. I appreciate you letting me join BuMpY. I nothing. Children, please do not drink this beer. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just as an adult, it makes me feel like a kid on Christmas Day because it's just such a good, wholesome, classic, chocolatey, dessert-like, wonderful beer.
Now, after all your comments, though, I hope that Commerce Aussie is not aging a child in his fridge.
Cannot confirm nor deny that.
Oh my God.
Depends on what color kid you get, I guess. That turned out weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now you broke.
Now we're getting flagged.
This will be the last episode of After Dark Beers.
Yeah,
Right.
thanks for understanding it. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
Jeez.
Um,
Now we done it. Alex, I think it's your turn. Take us
yeah,
away.
it is.
All right,
Everybody.
Save us.
Not
Let's
children.
bring us back to
Save us.
I will
How's your
say
day
to
with
the
the minute?
chat, I will say to the chat and everybody, John and Nelly is a saint. Don't forget about that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate him.
Thank you, Alex. I like country.
Because
It's all help we can get.
if you don't know Johnny Boy's sense of humor, get to know him. You'll get to know
God,
him.
don't worry
He just
about
likes to joke around.
Yeah, he's John.
Yeah, that's why I
Please
like
don't
about
call.
John.
Yeah, just don't call the authority. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's a saint, all right.
Yeah. No,
Of what we don't know.
no, I'm having fun, just like everybody else. So that is true, though. This beer, let's see what it smells like. Smells pretty good. It actually had a nice finger head. It had a nice finger head, but it actually, for a 5%, I think this is. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, 4%. 4% by volume. For a 4% beer, it's really holding its head. Perfect creamy head, and obviously it's a nitro, so you expect that. So let me see what it smells like, and it's nice and dark too. Perfect. When I first opened it, this whole room right here in front of me, this whole area right in front of me, like it exploded with darkness, like a vanilla, or like a cold brew, like a coffee, bean beer, like a coffee beer, like you're roasting a beer, roasting coffee. So I never roasted coffee because I never drank coffee, but I know what coffee smells like, so that's why I kind of know that. So smells pretty good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers.
Cheers.
cheers, Al.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Very creamy. Very creamy. I hope the Johnny Boy here and everybody here could please try this. I would like you guys' opinion. Would you like it?
We'll try.
If you guys love coffee, yeah, I know you would.
Alex,
Yes, Brian.
I said send me one.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You gotta get blacked out windows, though. It's gonna be blacked out windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Not if it's innocent. You just give away free candy.
I love you guys. You got to have some sense of humor in these things too. Keep up. We should have a TV show. That would be so cool if we did that.
We do.
This beer, it has that roastiness, it has that chocolateness, coffeeness, and that. A little bit of bitterness. Actually, it's a lot more bitter. I'd rather it be creamy and sweet than bitter. So yeah, if someone likes a dark, I would drink this again just because it tastes good. But would I get it all the time? No, because I don't like that dark, bitter coffee. Now that's for somebody that likes the dark, bitter version instead of having cream and sugar and stuff like that. So this kind of beer, if you guys love that kind of coffee, this would be a good beer for you. Very good beer for you. And you also have your creaminess in this too. So why not? The mouth isn't feeling stuff.
So, Alex, I gotta ask. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. I just gotta ask you because it said nitro cold brew. Does it taste like a beer at all, or does it just taste like coffee? Because the label kind of made me think that it was just like a coffee type. Like it wasn't really.
It tastes exactly like coffee. It tastes.
Does it
like
have does it have beer? Does it taste like a beer at all, though? Does it mostly taste like coffee?
No. To me, it don't taste like a beer. I don't know why. It don't. It does.
It tastes like coffee.
Okay. Because it's a malt beverage.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was thinking. But
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you like, obviously, Johnny Boy, I don't know if you like dark coffee. I'm talking about just coffee. I don't know if you like, because if you do, this would be a good beer for you. So I guess it is.
So that's
I guess it is. What'd you say?
Okay.
Yeah.
What
I've heard about that product is it's Guinness Irish Stout, but then they use cold brewed coffee in it to add extra coffee flavor.
Yes. So it does not taste like a Guinness. If you like Guinness, go to the original.
Like, if you don't like beer but you just like cold brew coffee, you might like it because it doesn't taste like a beer. It just tastes like cold brew coffee.
Go to start.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, because it actually has that cold brew roasted coffee taste that people would love.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And creaminess, but now it is a little watered down as you're drinking it, but it's because
that creaminess, that's that nitro. It's got that nitro widget thing going on there.
Yeah, so I would get this again to drink once in a while, but I don't like that bitterness. But again, I do like the creaminess, so I would drink this again because I like the creamy beers. I like these nitro beers; they're very tasty in that way. And then you have these nitro beers that don't have the bitterness. But like I said, this is for you, Johnny Boy, and anybody else that likes a dark beer and bitter.
Thank you. I'll definitely look for it.
I mean, it should be in the neck of your woods. It's only.
It's
I'll
made
probably
by Guinness. That's what's everywhere.
Yeah, it's new, and you get everything, Alex. You get everything long before I do because you have exclusive contracts with your. Yeah, we understand.
Ireland's only like 25,000 miles away from Georgia. You should be able to.
100.
Wow.
25.
I'm gonna give my rating next time around, and my shout outs and all that good stuff like everybody else will. So thanks for letting me join, Bumpy. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Cheers. Thanks, Alex.
Cheers. Anytime.
Here, man.
All right. Yeah, this really smells good, man. This aromatics are really wonderful. It is actually more of a sudsy kind of like a oily sudsy kind of looking head. It wasn't quite memory foam. But let's get into let me swirl this up without spilling it. Really regenerates very nicely though. It's really creamy. All right, smelling it. Raspberries big time. And then you get like a nice semi-sweet chocolate in that with the raspberry. It's got red and black raspberries in it, they say. Yeah. It's got that roasty edge to it. Roasty toasty.
Here, man. I'm sorry. Can you hold up your your I'm sorry, real quick. No. What is it again?
It's Block 15 out of Block 15 puts out some really good beers, man, in our area anyway. I don't know if they go out that far or not, but They do some good stuff. You might be able to find them at Total Wine and more. I don't know, but
Well, he was getting Block 15 stuff from Ohio because he
he was
Really?
Well, he got it sent from.
oh.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt. What's the ABV on that? One last question. What was the ABV on that?
7%. 7%.
Sorry. All right.
So a nice range. I like that ABV. It's a nice 6, 8 to 7. It's perfect. Yeah, look. I mean, it's smelling it again. Raspberry, semi-sweet chocolate. A lot of roasty, not quite like a espresso or anything like that. More on the chocolate side. Roasty, roasted like I don't get it. It's more fruity. It's you're getting that raspberries really pulling through well. A chocolate raspberry. It's a nice blend. Okay, looking at it, nice cocoa head. It's got good retention. It keeps its line well. And it regenerated very well. It's a dark brown beer, let's say. Opaque, can't see through it. It's got a medium rising bubble. Pretty, not super spritzy, kind of on the sides. If you kind of do this, you can see the bubbles rising over it. Yeah, I mean, looks good. I remember this being very tasty, so let's get into this. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Can you spot the midgets?
Yes.
Wow.
There's 3.
There's 3.
3 midgets.
They're not moving. They might have suffocated.
Uh-oh.
Form.
Every time.
This is espresso. This is espresso roasty like dryness. This is that acrid kind of feel on the tongue. I didn't realize how bad this was until now. I must have not had my palate right back then. This is very thin and watery. It's got a very big, deep, like rich, like coffee pow in the back, like right on the sides. It's like, holy crap, dude. But it's wet and dry and just kind of doesn't let you taste anything. You're getting the raspberry in the front, though. You're getting that sweet, tart raspberry flavor. It's smooth. It's creamy mouthfeel. It's smooth. The body's thin, kind of a medium light body, which I thought it would be a little heavier. The flavors are there. The chocolate's under it, but then it starts to wash away very quickly. It's got a quick finish. I'm not really liking the finish on this. So, I mean, it looks good. Lacing's great. Everything else is good, but just that thinness. I didn't like it, the watery thinness. Yeah. So, good beer, though, overall, I guess. So, cheers. Right on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
It is you. Thank you very much, Beer Man.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Start out with the appearance. I'll go over it again. Light. Was a one finger head. Had some lacing, but I kind of shook it up a little bit and it just took the lacing down with it. Very effervescent. You can still see it just going all the way up, just climbing up in there.
All the way up?
Check up all the way. Oh, legs for days. All right. Check the aroma. Roasted malt. Caramel. You're making fun of me. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
So give it a taste. Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, they call me brown sugar.
Don't make a joke when I have beer in my mouth. Make a joke. Wow. Sweet maltiness with a little woodiness. There's like a slight woodiness to this. I can't tell what type of wood.
Sure.
There's caramel in it.
Yeah.
Great balance of the caramel and the malt. Medium mouthfeel. You can start to kind of see some of the little bit of the lacing. I'll have a score and my overall next time around. Cheers, panel. Cheers, chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me. And 8.5% starting to get to me. So,
There you go. Hey.
Chug.
no.
Yeah.
All right, so for the Bourbon County 2019 Moncherie, you get a lot of the typical characteristics that you would out of a regular Bourbon County stout. This one's a little boozy for only being 14.1. I don't. Well, it's obviously high ABV, but it smells a lot more loud. But no, it's typical rundown. I mean, you definitely get that bourbon barrel. There's some vanilla there. Definitely get the cask. I still get that yellow tobacco, man. Like sweet tobacco.
Is it yellow tobacco?
Is it yellow?
Yeah, that's sweet yellow
Yeller.
Yeller tobacco.
Sweet Virginia tobacco.
It's so noticeable though, with all the bourbon. Yeah, that's awesome.
It was almost in your range, John. It was 14.1. It was just
I know.
It's
fine.
But the cherry edition is nice. I mean, it's subtle. It's not super wow bam in your face on the nose, but it's definitely there. So it melds well with the other dark fruit smell that's in there. So cheers. Oh yeah. And yeah, got no head. But this shit's got legs for days, man.
Cheers, miscellaneous. I bet it does. I brewed a 14.1% once.
If I had a
knocks you right on your ass.
If I had to guess, I've had some of the 14.6 ones courtesy of people sending me stuff, particularly miscellaneous. I would say that that one's probably not going to be as good of a rating as the original, just because it's like they're knocking it down. They're not watering it down, but they're putting these unnecessary adjuncts in it. It takes away from that yellow tobacco and that barrel aged, like that. Just as far as barrel aged beers are concerned, the standard Bourbon County, it doesn't get better than that. So you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ruin your rating reveal, but it's not going to be as good as the original. I can almost guarantee it. And if it is, we can't be friends.
Almost, huh? All right. Well, yeah. So for the sip, cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
That's awesome.
It's actually mellowed out quite a bit. The first couple of sips I took off of that were quite potent. Wow. Where to start? I mean, obviously, bourbon barrel is going to kick you in the face. The cherry and the vanilla from the barrel is fantastic. It melts together. Like I didn't know how to go about this. I didn't know if it was going to be maybe on the Robitussin kind of side or one way or the other. But I think the way the barrel and that vanilla plays with the cherries goes good with the roast and the malt. It's definitely a full body beer, hands down. This thing is thick. It's been out. I pulled it out 30 minutes before the show started, and we're 43 minutes in. So it's been out about
about
an hour.
Let's have some.
So if anything, it's peaking.
Sometimes I wish I pulled out 30 minutes before the show started.
Right?
You know, Johnny Boy. Not Johnny Boy.
I'll pick you up in the van. Don't worry.
I just realized that, Johnny Boy.
But,
it's bumpy.
It's just lingers, man. And I do kind of get, there's a little bit of like numbing on the tip of the tongue. I don't know if that's herbal from the hops or whatever, but it's really good. I kind of got to get some more. John threw me off. He rambled through my whole review.
He does that.
I'll come back with some better next time around.
Hey, it
Now
wasn't
he's
me
never
this
going to
time.
come back to another one of these. He's going to be like, I'm done with this.
It wasn't me this time. I'll be down.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all good.
My bad.
Love you, buddy. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
You're not going to like it because of the yellow tobacco.
That yeller tobacco.
All right. From Dry Dock Brewing, we got the Vanilla Porter. This is a 5.6% alcohol, 33 IBU. This beer is one of the best porters I've ever had from a vanilla porter standpoint. They actually did it right with the vanilla bean. They put enough in there where you can actually taste it. You know, you get some vanilla porters out there where, you know, a porter's not quite a stout, where you get this thinness compared to a stout. And when they try and do a vanilla with it, it like falls on its face every freaking time. So this is kind of in the ballpark that John and Ellie is talking about with kind of like the Yoo-Hoos and that type of thing with the chocolate and the vanilla. It's like in your face. Milk chocolate, it's the sweet vanilla. It is just on the nose and on the palate. It is a very enjoyable drink. Yeah, slow down with it. Otherwise, you'll drink your whole 6-pack in like an hour. I mean,
Yep.
with this stuff. So,
Goes
yeah,
on easy.
on the nose. The nose is just this, just sweetness. You get kind of you get a little bit of a roastness with it. If you notice, the head is just keeping a ring around the rosy. But
There it is.
Just thinking that.
it's keeping
Rosy's
keeping
got range.
effervescence to it. It's 5.4. You're not going to see any legs to it. It doesn't hold good lacing at all on the glass at all. But it is a beautiful beer. If you ever get a chance to get it, Dry Dock Vanilla Porter, awesome. So it's going for a drink. Cheers.
Cheers,
sir.
Crash.
Cheers.
Oh my God. What the hell's going
Get
on
a
in
really
private?
good bitterness up front, and then right during the middle of the palate in the end, it's nice chocolate vanilla is just in your face. One of the best vanilla porters I've ever had. So,
Mm.
and I've had a lot of porters, so for vanilla porters. So,
Yep.
There you
very
go.
good. I won't
I
hold it.
love vanilla porters.
You haven't had
Vanilla
my,
porters
my
are very
vanilla
delicious.
teleporter yet.
I
It
like
is
it.
a hot.
That's what I need to do.
All right. I think Beer Man, it's you. Jesse's gone for right now, but I think in keeping
I'm here.
in rotation, I
Just
think it's your turn, sir.
Just farted. Yeah, just
It's,
run up now.
it's Josh.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
Josh's
Josh
turn.
is
Oh, is it Josh? Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. My
Josh,
bad.
when you don't take control, please.
Oh, no, I just.
We're gonna bring up Ronnie Yes too, but yeah, Josh's go.
Oh, my bad.
All right.
And
Well,
then-
before we get into this beer review, I just want to give a PSA. In no way, shape, or form do we condone giving alcohol to children. I'm apologizing on John's behalf tonight. I know he's a little out of line with some of his
John's a saint.
but we still love him. You know, I just had to deal with the authorities that came to my
All
door.
right, Josh. Yeah, that's okay. All right.
But,
It'll be like
you know,
that.
I said,
All right,
you know, this is out of character for John. You know, he's a great guy. We love him. But
John's a saint. He's just joking around.
I told him,
John's a saint. He's a saint. He's a saint.
they said, okay, well, thank you, sir.
He's
for
a
all
saint
your
or he's
information.
insane?
We're heading to Georgia. We're getting on a plane here soon. So, cheers, John. Sorry you had to, but now on to the beer. How about that? Okay.
There we go.
All right. I would never endanger children.
There you go.
Hey, John, I know you wouldn't. I know you're joking around.
Glad we clarified
That's
that.
all. We know.
All right. So I'm doing the Heavy Seas Blackbeard's Breakfast. Porter brewed with coffee and aged in bourbon barrels, 10%, 40 IBUs. So when I first was getting some of the aromas, it was a little bit cold, kind of warmed up now. Head's kind of still there, and has some nice little lacing on it. Going for the nose, very coffee forward, maybe some chocolate, some caramel. Has like a nuttiness to it. Not really picking up much of the barrel. Like I said, it's mostly coffee forward. I think they use like a locally roasted coffee place around that area or something like that for their. I think Sumatra coffee. I think they use this one.
Sumatra, yeah, okay.
Yeah, very. It's almost like an iced coffee type smell to it. Not picking up maybe some caramel chocolate on this guy, but yeah, not super complex to this one. So yeah, let's go in for a taste and see what I get. Cheers.
Cheers.
You have the same beer as Alex?
We have the same beer as Alex.
I
I
could.
don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. So yeah, right off the bat, slaps you in the face with that coffee. Like I said, it's like drinking an iced coffee. At first, when I was drinking it a little bit cold, I didn't really get much barrel complex out of it. But now that it's warmed up a little bit, I'm kind of getting that barrel. But in no way would I expect this to be a 10% beer. I mean, it kind of drinks like a 7, maybe 7, 8-ish type percent beer. Very thin mouthfeel on this one. I don't drink too many porters. so not well versed in that department. But it's still a great beer. Like I said, you get a lot of that coffee, you get some of that caramel sweetness, a little bit of nuttiness on this one, but it's just super thin on this one. But yeah, it's good. I'm gonna keep drinking on this one and see if I can pull out anything else. But so far, I'm liking it. So, cheers, BuMpY. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to
first
Down.
beer.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Josh.
Cheers,
Thanks for
sir.
being here. And Drunken One,
Thanks for having
it's
me.
your turn, and then I'm going to let
Is it my
Ronnie
turn
S.
now?
go.
All right.
And Ronnie S. better have a dark beer.
Wake me up before I go. Yeah, I brought this quadruple IPA. Hey, so this is the Funky Buddha. We checked it out a while ago. I showed you all the can art or bottle art as it be. The head went away just immediately, leaving a really really red color without spilling it somewhere. You can see that it's red. You see through the light there. It's really more red than it is kind of brown or dark. It is a brown ale, but so it's got a nice red hue. Right away. Now this is the one. This is the French toast one. So of course it's going to taste and smell like maple. So maple just right in the face. I got the sweetness, obviously smell, dark malts, roast. That's what I wrote here. No alcohol aroma. It's 8.8, but no alcohol aroma. But and after getting into it, it's very good, man. It's if you like pancake syrup, this is for you, man. This is it is what it says it is. It is maple. It's French toast. This is all about the syrup, or however Trish might say it. And you get some of that those bready notes, kind of like from that like the French toast that's under there, the bread with the yolk and the egg on it like that. But it's got a bit of cinnamon to it, just like you would in French toast. It's an excellent beer. I'm so very pleased to have it. You can't really stir it ahead unless you maybe put it in a blender, but and it has no lacing. It has no we call it. Anyway, it doesn't cling to the glass, but you can see alcohol legs. You can see alcohol legs from it. It's only 8.8%, but you can actually see the oils sticking to the glass because it's cool like that. I'm digging it so far. Yeah, it's all about full mouthfeel, cinnamon flavor, no alcohol, even in the flavor. These would be dangerous as ever, especially if you got a sweet tooth. Somebody like Alex would dig this kind of stuff. I think this would go good over maybe some mixed in maybe with some French toast syrup. Yeah, right.
You got me, drunk
Or
one.
a little over some vanilla ice cream or something like that. It's red.
Vanilla ice cream.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Drew passed me this thing. It's awesome, Drew. Especially if you get that sweet tooth kind of guy, right?
That's really
It's maple. It's maple syrup, and it tastes exactly what it says it is. It's going to get a really good score from me. I've never had anything like it, but it really represents what it says it is, and that's French toast. Funky Buddha kicked ass with this one. All right,
Nice.
and that's me.
Awesome.
The drunken one.
All
Hey,
right.
hey,
Well,
much.
Ronnie
I
S.
love me.
Ronnie S. It's your turn.
What kind of beer you got,
This
Ronnie?
is After Dark Beers. Are you bringing a dark beer?
Yes. I have the Founders Bottle Shop.
Nemesis. Awesome.
Heck
All
yeah,
right,
man.
perfect.
Well, okay.
Go ahead and give that. Did you already pour it? Is that what you're drinking
No.
now, or
I'm gonna pour it right now.
gonna pour it right now?
That is awesome.
Right. So go through your
I'm
pour your
good to go.
description, and then we'll bring
Oh,
it back
perfect.
to full panel. You can just keep on rocking it.
I mean, if you want to see the pour, it's
I'm
right
watching
there.
the pour right now, and then
Yeah,
we'll
we got
go
the
back
pour.
to full panel, and you describe the smells and tastes.
Getting a little busy watching
Yeah, you
that.
can do that.
That's a pour right there. Nicely done, Ronnie.
All right.
yeah,
Now show what the beer looks
Bobby,
like.
if you want to just drive around, I'm gonna try to fix the light in the back.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. So while you're fixing that, I'll just go real quick on mine, and then we'll go back to you. You can talk about what you're tasting and smelling. So for the King Misanthrope from Henniker Brewing Company, the aromas on it, it's of course got some chocolate. It's got some roasty toasty. It's got smells of something that's going to be kind of like a floral citrusy bitterness almost. Little bit of a wood, very light wood. Doesn't smell like it was aged in any type of barrel really. But I don't think that they did that. I think they just kind of put some pieces of wood into the beer itself while it was chilling out. It was like a maple wood. So there's a little bit of sweetness to like this kind of slight oaky char aroma. Not a lot of a whiskey note in the nose, but yeah, it's kind of like a rich chocolate, mid-range to baker's chocolate type smell. A bit of that roasty kind of coffee, maybe a little bit of a French roast type deal going on. Then that kind of very weak but charred oak presence, a bit of a sweetness. That's kind of the aromas. Cheers on the flavors.
Cheers,
Now we
sir.
go.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers, Bumpy.
It's got a medium to full mouth feel. Carbonation level, I would say, is just reaching the medium, but it may still be in the lower realm. Carbonation is not super high in this. Flavors of rich dark chocolate, mild chocolate, coffee notes, a little bit of the kind of dark fruits that you get out of some coffee, but it's definitely staying on the coffee bean side. There's a touch of a maple flavor in this with a little bit of that kind of weak charred wood note as well. Does not come off like whiskey at all. There's no presence of real vanilla, no real whiskey flavor. Bitterness, it has I would say a balanced but moderate bitterness to this one. My mouth is drying out. I do have that kind of crunchy tongue. The bitterness, it kind of stays like around that kind of floral side. 10% ABV. There's no alcohol presence in the flavor. There's no burning to the chest at all with this beer. So the ABV is well hidden. Yeah, that's pretty much the beer in a nutshell without a score. If everything I said about it strikes your fancy, then you might really like this beer. But I'll kick back and I'll try to think of where I would actually rate this as far as other Russian Imperial stouts that have had some type of wood aging or wood contact type deal. So, all right, Ron, yes,
Sounds awesome.
go ahead.
Okay,
And,
so yeah, if you want to put my thing on.
Well, we're just doing it like this when you're doing the talk.
So this is my beer from Founders Bottle Shop. Right.
Nemesis. Yeah.
Bottle Shop, and then I poured it already. So this is how it looks. It's got a one finger head and a very opaque appearance. Right. So cheers.
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 Cheers, Ronnie.
Cheers, Ross. I'm interested to see what you think about that. What's the date on your bottle, by the way?
The date miscellaneous on my bottle is 3/9/21.
Same patch I got.
You got that also?
Yeah, I got two more tucked off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess like they came through and they dropped them off, but that's a great date, man. Seriously.
Wow. Those things are good for years with the yeah, you could save those for years and years.
Yeah, I mean, so honestly, this date is like, what is it, miscellaneous?
Today's
A
5.
month old. A month old now.
It's 5/2, so it's almost 2 months.
Well, not really, not really.
Well,
Okay.
you got what? You got 3/9, then you have 4/9, and it's 5/2, so it's almost 5/9.
I would say it's actually about 1 month, really, if you think about it. All right. So anyway, so we got this beer. It tastes good, right? Miscellaneous likes it. It's a solid Founders beer. Some people don't like Founders. We like Founders here, right? We don't discriminate.
We love Founders here. By golly.
You can
It's
ask
good,
me.
yeah.
We like Founders.
Don't ask Alex. Right.
Yes. Everybody knows I collect Founders like left and right.
Alex likes Founders.
Fanboy.
But yeah, it's called like Founders Bottle Shop. That's cool. I don't really know what it's called. It's called Nemesis. So what does that mean, Miscellaneous? What are they doing? Do you know?
I do not.
Miscellaneous is not. I don't know. So it's just whatever it is. Like we'll see what happens in the future. But I'll tell you how it tastes. So
Yeah.
it tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty damn good, actually. Honestly, it's a really good stout. It's a really good
barley wine.
Barley wine. It's actually considered a barley wine. Yeah, it's actually not a stout. It's a barley.
How's the bitterness on it for you?
The bitterness is good, man. Like not bad at all.
It's not too high for you right now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's one of the reasons, Ronnie, I love barley wine so much, is because they're, you get one fresh and you drink it, you may get a little bit more hops, whatever. But in general, barley wines are more of a malty drinking experience, at least from what I'm used to.
Yeah. They're supposed to be sweeter. They're not supposed to be bitter.
Well, yeah.
English ones.
If you get a barley wine, like
I had that beer about a week after it was bottled, and that shit was so green.
Yeah.
It was so fucking. It was insane.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, but
and that's why I put those other 3 up. I had one the other day. It's definitely getting sweeter, but
yeah, but Johnny Boy isn't.
In another month, it could be peaking.
Johnny Boy, isn't barley wine supposed to be sweet though? I mean, that's what I thought.
Well, barley wine.
They're sweet, but they're balanced somewhat. You're gonna find the American ones are gonna have more hops. They're gonna be more bitter.
If you get a barley wine fresh off the line, like BuMpY's talking about, if you get a barley wine super fresh, just bottled, right off the line, whatever, it may be really, really hoppy, almost like an IPA, like a double IPA or something. But barley wines, for the most part, are beers that are kind of aged a little bit, and they are more malt forward, generally speaking.
Yeah, they're malt and they're big malt forward too.
Yeah, they are.
And they're
what I want to say is, what I want to actually say is, I'm sorry if I put, if I messed up and if I said anything, that me. All right.
I don't understand.
You
didn't mess up.
No, you're good, man.
I just mute because my kids and stuff are walking around in the other rooms and shit.
I'll just work around it.
No, you're good, Ronnie. You're good.
We're actually gonna we're gonna go around, give out your scores, any shout outs you want to, starting with John and Nelly. We'll rotate around. We'll come back to. We're gonna get Bearman back up there somehow too.
He's getting ready to dance. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I was thinking of a new shirt design. Me dancing on a pole.
Yeah, that would be a good one, man.
With my beard up like that.
That would be cool as
Oh my god, I'd buy that
The
shirt.
G-string, you know. G-string.
Yeah, I would buy Beer Man and a beer string.
Balls cuddled out in the back, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
Sorry, that'd be hilarious.
stockings with freaking pumps.
Yeah.
Beer Man and a beer string.
Yeah,
Got it.
A Speedo.
we're back to me here. This is like chocolate milk almost. It's bomb.
Johnny Boy. I love you.
So smooth. There's no malt character to let you know you're drinking a beer, but it's just such a great chocolatey stout. It's probably the Young's double chocolate, maybe a second or third to this. It does not get more chocolate than this for stout. It's incredible. I mean, it's got the roasted malt character. It's got everything else. Obviously, if they did a bourbon barrel aged version of this, oh my God, it'd be like out of this world. But I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to give this an. I was thinking about this, and I was like, does it really deserve this high of a rating? And because I had to think about it so much, I was like, yeah, I think it does. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. I think this is an outstanding beer. I really do. It is chocolatey and malty and dessert-like, and it's not too sweet. It's not too bitter. There's really not much bitterness. You just get a little bit of astringency from that roasted malt, that roasty, toasty, bready note, just to kind of balance out the vanilla and the chocolate and that caramel sweetness. This is outstanding. I recommend this to anybody, whether you're new to stouts and you're trying to get into that category. This will be a great introductory, but it's also great for somebody like me who loves the super high alcohol bourbon barrel aged, this, that, and the other, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is good no matter what. So I think 96 out of 100 is appropriate. I really, if you guys can, I think everybody can pretty much find this. Samuel Smith is all over the world, even our Canadian friends, Mary and Butch, who did not join tonight, but I know they're in the chat. They can get this up there. It's just an outstanding beer, and it's any stout lover, anybody that likes chocolate, anybody that loves stouts. I mean, you're going to like this beer. You're going to like it. And shout-outs, Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern on Georgia Beer Reviews. And, of course, everybody here, check. We have such a great beer community. I'm glad to be a part of it. And thank you for having me tonight, Bumpy. That's all I got.
Well, thank you for being here, Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy, I'm confused about that. Well, I guess we'll get into that afterwards. But I was just curious, thought you were. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood you earlier.
What were you curious about?
What were you curious about?
I was talking about Johnny Boy. I thought he was possibly, quote, going away. That's what I thought.
No. He's not
Why
going anywhere.
Why would John go away?
No, not that kind of way. I'm talking about
Are you talking about for Mother's Day?
Planning a South Sunday takeover. It's fine. So we'll
I can't hear what you say, John. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Oh, you're saying John?
In general, South Sunday is going to be. It's my show, right? So it's
John
got 10:30. Yeah, I will talk about that. If I'm not available for Stout Sunday, you can watch it on either Alex Beermaster or Ronald Terrio's channel, Louisiana Beer Reviews.
You can also watch it on my channel.
That covers. I think that covers all our bases. All right.
I hear Beer Man.
I'm done.
What happened?
I want to see Beer Man do it 7:30 in the freaking morning.
One of these weeks.
Yeah, we're waiting for Beer Man.
I'll have to not go to bed so late.
Beer Man at 7:15 Eastern time.
7:15 Eastern? Or, no, it's Pacific for him.
No,
I get ripped, Brian. I get ripped.
Yeah, Beer Man.
Not a beer.
Go past
Nicely worded.
Alex, what do you think about your beer?
Oh yeah, everybody was talking. I just want to make sure I didn't want to be rude. So the beer is pretty good. I will give it an 87. Good beer. Because again, I'm not really into the big bitter stuff. As a matter of fact, after we get off air, I might drink one of these. I already have one of these in the fridge.
Alex, what is that?
It's a
Wonderwall.
It's actually a mango smoothie from.
Oh shit! Really?
From Dogfish Head.
Yo, that's good, Alex. Alex, I have the same fucking one, man.
I've had that, dude. It's a great beer.
Let's drink it together, man.
You guys can do
Yes,
an
I have
examination.
the same fucking
We can
beer,
do
Alex.
that.
It's
It's
a smoothie,
really
it's a smoothie
Very
sour,
good.
fruited sour.
That
or what?
shit is
Mhm.
fucking delicious, dude. It's
Mm.
delicious.
Sounds
Yeah, it's
interesting.
very
Hot
smooth.
dog.
Very smooth. I can tell you,
It's the mango fucking smoothies, man. This shit is fucking good, man.
That's a good
True
beer. I love it.
Alex,
yeah.
let's do it, bro. Alex, you gonna drink it?
I'm gonna drink one out of the fridge. These two are not in the
Drink
fridge.
that
so.
shit, man. Drink that fucking shit, man.
You should do a review with Ronnie.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah,
will
Ronnie
do
on your
that.
channel sometime. You guys see, he said he has that beer too. You guys could do a
Examination.
We can do a review right now, Alex. You want to do a fucking
well,
review?
not right now. Not right now.
No. Not right this second, but
Unless you leave it
Right
on
after
stream,
the
then-
show, man. I got my bell rang.
Mo, the beer's good. It's a 90. It's an 87. Good stuff. Shout outs. I'm guessing that's what you're doing, Bumpy. After what I just okay.
Yeah, Crash Metal.
We are Food Friday. We are doing pretzels and beer. Any pretzel you want.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Awesome.
cool.
Well, thank
And,
you, Alex. Thanks for joining.
And the other shout out is Johnny Boy's channel, Stout Sundays at 10:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time zone.
When Alex
Get your stouts on, everybody. On Johnny Boy's channel or whatever channel may be.
Or whoever's channel it ends up being on.
Whoever's channel the fuck it is, right?
Yeah, wherever it ends up.
I thought John was like frozen. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah, you know he had happy hands. Beer man. Good.
All right. Real quick. It's not a quiz. I'll read it quick. Raspberry full on with sweet, semi-sweet chocolate, slight chocolate bitterness. Yes. Roasty toasty. I got pencil shavings in the back of the palate. Weird. Lead and wood. Thin body, wet and loose. Maybe the love potion and the wet go well together. Smooth and creamy mouthfeel was beautiful. Alcohol hidden. Actually, 7% tastes like a 6.2. Nice color and head retention. The fact that the raspberry chocolate was dominant along with the stouts, roasty flavors made it a pretty flavorful beer. Wasn't off-putting at all. Decent, especially as it warmed. The body thickened a bit. Sticky lips. Sticky lips. All right, scored this at a 93 out of 100. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers to Beer Man.
Tuesday.
Drunk
Beer
one.
Man.
Hey,
Hair stand on end.
Beer
Yeah,
and
man.
Cheese
That's
Tuesday,
good
of course.
shit, bro. That's fucking good shit.
you woke me up.
Beer and Cheese Tuesday, of course. Be there at 8 o'clock if you'd like to, and show up with the beer and cheese, and I'll put the link up. You can come up and review it with us. So, yeah, come on up. It'll be Bumpy's first I will not be there moment. So,
Bumpy's running beer and cheese.
it's his first.
No. I have to work to ask if I can come in.
Bumpy has to work. What the fuck?
And you told him, yeah?
That's okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, more.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm just joking, but no, it's his first miss show, so that's kind of something. That's cool. What am I gonna do without Bumpy, man? I got
What are
miscellaneous.
you gonna do without Bumpy? Right?
I'll be here. I'll be there.
Yeah, that's not a fair trade.
Drunken one. I got all you guys.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. So no, I love you guys. Yeah, no, Wednesday 6
All
o'clock.
right, is John gonna be there?
I hope so. Wednesday 6 o'clock Eastern is the last hop. Actually, I'm gonna do two more. I really like the Hop Wednesdays, man. So I'm gonna do the Happy Wednesday 2 more times. This will be the first of the 2, and then we're gonna definitely end it and go to Yeast Happy Wednesday. So yeah, be there at 6 o'clock. And of course, if you have a beer that is hoppy, bring it up, man. Just do your research and be a nerd with us. So rest of the week, videos, anything I'm doing, I don't know. It just comes up. So it's spontaneous.
So you have a lot of videos that you just put out, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff lined up right now at the moment because I've been getting into my review beers at night because I run out of beer and I have to do a review real quick so I can drink the beer. Yeah, so they're in my phone, kind of lodged in there, and I need to get them out.
Lodged in there.
Yeah, you need to upload
Spit them out.
them.
Spit them out.
So Beer Man says if you got the vaccine, go for it. Right?
I'm signed up, but we'll yeah. I don't know. I'm
Awesome.
scared. Still scared. Okay, cheers.
You got this.
Thank you, Beer.
man. You're good.
Beer related. Yeah. Cheers.
Awesome. And I have the cheese. I have 2 different cheeses too. I'm upset. I'm
cheese.
upset about my
Pairing.
having to work.
You did it to yourself.
You can hold on to them for another week.
You
It's cheese. You're good.
really have to.
Bumpy, you don't worry about a thing, man. You're fine. Yeah, we'll see you next week. It's all good. Do what you gotta do.
Why are you working on the cheese, man?
How dare you?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you working when
Right.
you have cheese, bro?
All right, so the vanilla porter from Dry Dock Brewing, 5.4%, 33 IBUs. This always comes as a high 90s for me. This is a 97. This is one of the best vanilla porters that I've ever had.
Whoa.
Really, get a chance to get it, please do. It is really good beer. Chattio, you've had this one before too,
Oh, I
right?
love that beer. It's one of the first canned beers I had from them. Oh yeah.
I'm guessing Brian. I'm getting one of those, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a good
Okay,
beer.
so Bumpy,
I had to think about it.
Bumpy, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Can you full screen? This is my shout outs. So
You want me to pull you full screen?
2020 has been a
Hold
shit
on.
year for a lot of people, especially for the rescues and stuff. And I just wanted to say that we lost a lot of horses during 2020 and the first part of 2021. And this is the time of year where the happiness really starts to come around. We've had 3 babies that have been born, and it's been a phenomenal time at the rescues, as well as like where my horses at Sophie. We night before last, we had this beautiful baby born,
Oh my god.
and her name is Zia, and that's Poppy right there, and that's who I dedicated the brew today for. And
Awesome.
here's a kind of a 30-second video.
Darling, don't you ever grow. Don't you ever.
I won't show it, but this is Jess with her new baby.
Oh.
I'm sure it's cute.
No,
Yeah.
it was quick. It was quick. It's good.
But
Oh, look at that.
that's our new baby that we'll be taking care of. And this is the 100 bottles of beer on the wall went for her today. And in honor of Jess and Harmonized Horsemanship. And her Poppy had her seed, which is phenomenal. We are so happy. Thank you, everyone who helped us out. And that's about all I got right now. It's all happiness right now. Hopefully 2021 keeps continuing to be a better year for everyone. So
Yes.
It will be, man. It will.
Oh,
be.
yeah.
Awesome.
cheers.
Thank you, Thresh. Yeah, and if you can leave the link in the chat of where like people can donate if they want to donate to the horses and the rest of the farm too, because there's sheeps, there's miniature ponies, everything else going on. Llamas, llamas, mama drama,
Alpacas.
Alpacas. You name it.
alpaca you later.
The shit that whoever wants to, give to anything, it doesn't fucking matter. Just give to fucking Thrash, man, because he's the man.
So
Thanks, Ronnie.
all good things have to come to an end, unfortunately. But the Founder's Dirty Bastard is a phenomenal beer. Wonderful beer for cooler days. We had a cold front roll through here right now today, so it's like 58 right now. It's pleasant out there. The 8.5 ABV is well hidden, and the flavors are delightful. For a Scotch ale, not Scottish, Scotch ale, I scored this in 98.
So Chadio, what is the difference of a Scottish ale and a Scotch ale?
The wording on the labels, I don't know.
Difference between a Scotch ale and a Scottish ale is a Scottish ale goes up to the term wee heavy, and anything lighter than that, anything over that is technically considered a Scotch ale.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, if you can, and I know this is probably national, the Dirty Bastard from Founders. Phenomenal beer, 98. That's a very high score for me. So, and I know I scored it very high when I reviewed it, I don't know, several months ago on my channel. I don't remember. I know I was doing it on my steps, but as for shout outs, Wildcard Wednesday with Thomas Metal. Come hang out with us. Just bring whatever, I think it's whatever alcohol beverage you want. Doesn't matter if it's beer, wine. Doesn't matter whatever it is. Come hang out. I believe it is 8 p.m. Eastern. Tell me if I'm incorrect, anyone. It's 8 p.m. Eastern?
Sounds good, man.
No, 7:30.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over these gassy bastards.
Okay, no, 7:30 Eastern.
Right.
Thomas Metal, check it out. We'll all be there and having just random drinks.
Thomas Metal, right?
Yeah, so it's like a happy hour. So come join us there.
Happy hour.
Thank you so much for having me. And panel, you guys always rock every week. Chat, you guys are awesome too. Thank you all. Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here, Chatty.
I love you, bro.
Always love being here, guys.
I love you, Chatty.
Love you too, Ronnie. All right, miscellaneous.
All right,
Bourbon County.
All right, yeah. So for the Bourbon County, the Monterey 2019. All right. So I missed a couple things in the rundown. This one does kind of have a little bit of a chocolate note. It's not all Baker's chocolate, but there is a bitterness to the chocolate, but there is a little bit lighter chocolate, which plays great with the cherry that's in this as well, along with the vanilla that comes from the barrel. This is exceptional, man. I know where to get a couple more of these, and it's about an hour drive there to get it, so it's a 2-hour dedication to go get one of these, and they're like $25 a piece.
Yep.
Hey, Andrew, is it possible they could send it to you too? The store you
No, I have to go buy it from the store.
Oh, you've already asked them. Okay. All right.
But no, I can get more. It's a 2-hour trip.
No, but my point is, if you ask the store,
anyways,
no, I'm
hold
saying,
on, Alex. I'll talk to you afterwards. Let's hurry up and get this over. An hour and a half. BuMpY got to work tomorrow. I actually really do like the cherry edition of this.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm gonna score this at a 99, man. It's fantastic.
Wow. Nice. All right.
I just think that the cherry just did a little something different. I mean, the vanilla one was good. I don't know. I like the way that there's that chocolate, the Baker's chocolate, and the vanilla play great with the cherry, and
yeah,
fantastic.
Nice.
Other than that, look out for some more miscellaneous brew reviews. Other than that, Wednesdays over at Chugs. Go stop by and watch What's the ABV. I believe Ron Terrio is doing something this week at about 7:20 on Wednesday as well. I think it's malt liquor. Bring any malt liquor you want.
Any malt.
Join that.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's shout outs. Thirsty Thursday. I don't know. Brandon's busy. We'll see.
Brandon's a bitch, right? Brandon's.
wait a minute. No.
I didn't say all that, but that's all I got to say. Yeah, let's get it on to first beer. Cheers.
No.
Cheers, man.
Busy.
Cheers.
All right. Like I said, I'm doing the Heavy Seas Blackbeard's Breakfast. Porter with coffee, aged in bourbon barrels, 10%, 40 IBUs. It's done now. This is a good one. I don't really drink too many porters. It was a little thin for my liking, but compared to some of the other ones I've had. But
yeah, when we see him as like something like.
What's that?
Last beer.
Yeah. I get the Blackbeard's Breakfast.
Let's see last beer. What do you got?
That was my last beer.
Yeah, man, that's the one. Let him finish up.
Right. Yeah, it had great. Like I said, it's got that iced coffee type taste to it. The more I kept drinking on, the more it kind of warmed up. I kind of did get a little bit of that barrel out of it. I was picking up some caramel and chocolate notes on this one, a little bit of nuttiness.
Okay.
But it's to me, you don't taste that 10% at all.
Your last beer. Don't be a bitch.
So, I mean, I'd probably buy it again. To me, it's a crusher. I mean, 10%, probably not a crusher for most people, but went down pretty quick for me. I like the flavor on it. Score wise, I'll give it a 90. It's a good one.
A 90.
A 90, yeah.
Legendary
Like
Josh,
your
would
low
you get
ball.
it again? Would you get it again?
I'd buy it again. Yeah, I'd buy it again. Like I said, I just got a single of this guy. I had to pick up a whole 6-pack because I'd never tried it. But yeah, Heavy Seas make some great stuff. They do their Victory at Sea, which is their stout series, and they do different variations of that. But
Yo, what the fuck,
it's a good
man?
quarter. It's a good quarter. But shout out.
Your quarter sucks sick, dude.
I don't really have too many shout outs. Just Instagram, Philly Crooker 87 is where I mostly do all my beer type stuff. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Everybody out there,
Miscellaneous to
Josh is a great
Mikey
guy.
with
You should definitely,
yeah.
you should definitely follow him on Instagram and like hang out with him, but don't get too attached. He'll rip your freaking heart out.
I think he learned that from you, John.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, he might have learned that from John.
What's the ABV? This miscellaneous bring that up. What's the ABV with Mikey on his channel Chugs every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. That kind of thing. So,
so we'll figure this shit about. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this shit out, right?
Yeah. Cheers, BuMpY. Cheers to the panel. You guys rock.
Cheers to everybody. Right?
Cheers.
Cheers, Josh.
By the way, Josh, this is your first beer. Look at your this is your first beer tonight, not your last beer. So you gotta get something in line for later.
Yeah.
Rolling.
We're live
with a fruit
Yeah,
bomb.
we are live. It's everyone's turn.
John is actually
you're
live.
Yeah, come on, bring it.
Fucking John is live, man.
Come on, bring it. Let's get rid of this noise. Let's get back to the review.
Exactly. Right.
Right. So, you're not popping me up again. Okay, so the Funky Buddha 8.8%. Awesome drop right here. This is a really, really good beer, especially if you have a sweet tooth. I dig it, man. It is exactly what it said on the bottle here. French toast. It's freaking French toast in a glass. It's awesome. There's nothing you could want more from it. Maybe some carbonation, just a little bit. It would kind of like not carbonated. It's kind of still. It's very, very flavorful. I thank Drew once again for passing this to me. I give this a 96 out of 100. It's 96 out of 100. Would I buy it again? Only to show off with others. It's a little sweet for my liking, but they did a really good job for what they said was in here. It is in here. It's really good for what it is. It's a little too sweet for my liking. Personally, I probably wouldn't drink a whole lot of them, but I would share it with friends, especially like girl type people, because they'd really get a kick out of that, or anybody that likes something that's very maple based.
Now, motherfucker, you done fucked up now.
No, it's not like that. I'm just saying, because girls a lot of times will have that sweet tooth. Alex is part girl; he loves those sweet kind of beers.
Drunken ones never get beer mail.
Anyway,
BuMpY's not innocent either. BuMpY's not innocent either. He loves
Alex, he calls you a
I would be
girl.
all about
Alex,
that shit too.
hold on. Alex, he calls you a girl. He calls you a girl, Alex.
No, he's not a
Come
girl.
on,
He likes the same
man.
stuff as me.
What are you gonna do, Alex? What are you gonna do?
Mid 90s right there. It's definitely worth getting. You gotta go check it out.
He called you a fucking girl.
You're fucking noisy. Can a nigger just try to get something in here? What? Okay, so I'm gonna. Oops, who said that out loud? All right,
You said that.
I still make videos every now and then. Y'all come by and check out my channel. The views and ideas represented on this channel do not represent Bumpy Road Brewery in any manner. Nice lips. Thanks for having me. Now I'm gonna settle back to sleep again. Cheers, gang.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Christ, you're killing me.
Drunken, what the fuck is your problem?
Do you have any shout outs? Do you have anything going on?
Yeah, right. I try to split that in, but we're all talking over each other. I'm making videos every now and then. I got another unboxing to do from Chatio and a bunch of I say a bunch. There's 3 more beers I think left from Andrew to review. Also, I'm gonna get some beer mails out for too very long to some special people. You know who you are. But yeah, I guess that's it. The next trailer video will be up sometime, maybe late next week. Anyway, all the love. Cheers, gang. Thanks for having me. Everybody looks sleepy tonight. I hit the fun button pretty hard last night.
Better wake
You'll
your ass
you'll
up.
sleep well tonight.
All right. Somebody else trying to get in here.
Nope.
That's very true.
All right.
We can't let them in.
There's no room.
You can't.
Yeah, no room. Stop trying.
Can't
Ronnie, yes, it's your go. What's your
Yo.
score? What's your shout outs?
I can't say anything, man. I'm out of here.
All right, man.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Ronnie, what do you rate your
Wake
beer?
up, man. Wake up enough to tell us what you're doing here, man. Just a couple more minutes of staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
What's your beer like, man? Tell us about your beer.
Well,
We're about to
the
close.
beer
The last
itself
segment.
is fine, right?
Okay. You got a number for it?
Fine, right? It's fine. I would give it a 83, right? An 83.
Wow. Doesn't sound like it's so awesome.
It's good. It's good. It's good enough. It is what it is.
All right.
Any shout outs that you want to do?
I'd say thank you for John. So John does a good job on what do you do, John? And everybody else, man. Everybody else does a good job as well. So
thank you.
Thanks,
All right.
Cheers. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Cheers. Thanks, man.
Everybody is really doing a good job as far as man. I can't believe how good everybody is fucking doing, man. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Okay? Can you believe it? BuMpY, can you believe it?
No, everybody's doing a great job.
So you tell me. All right. So BuMpY, you tell me. John, you tell me. Hey, are you guys doing okay over there? Are you
we're doing okay.
I think everything.
And I think you're doing okay too. You brought the dark.
I think everything.
I think everything. That's a
Everybody's doing okay. All right. So we're all doing all right.
We're good.
Well, thank you for joining tonight, Ronnie.
All right. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do my score. I'm gonna do my little shout out, and we're in this thing. We got the Henniker Brewing Company's King Misanthrope, which is a Russian Imperial Stout aged on some cured maple wood, whiskey cured maple wood. That is 10% ABV. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna put this against other things that may have been barrel aged or had some type of wood time with whiskey or whatnot. This one's like a 90. I'm gonna give it a 91. It doesn't taste like a barrel aged imperial stout at all. It does taste like it was done with some wood chips that may have been soaked in some whiskey, for a short amount of time, but it definitely doesn't have like what you would get out of a Founder's barrel aged beer or like Goose Island, anything like that. But on the other hand, for a Russian Imperial Stout, it's 10% ABV. The ABV is well hidden. Are you laughing at me and Ellie? What's funny?
Yeah, I just want to ask you. I want to ask you a question.
I think he is. He's actually.
I want to ask you. Look, seriously, I'm not making fun. No. I want to ask the question because this is a common theme. You've got barrel aged stouts, and then you've got I've had a lot of the InBev stuff that's like wood stave, like aged on wood staves or whatever. So I want to ask you this very specifically.
Yeah.
Is there a difference? Can you tell a difference? All right, whether it's whatever it is, a barrel aged beer versus a beer that is aged on wood staves or planks or whatever you want to call it.
I could. I had the innocent.
Can you tell a difference? Yeah. No, I agree. I just want to hear. I
think that there's, like I said, it's missing like. It's got some wood notes to it, like you can tell that there was some wood contact.
It's green,
but it doesn't have the whole thing where a barrel is gonna breathe. The barrel's gonna suck the liquid into the wood. It's gonna exhale as it warms, and then as it cools, it will suck it in. or vice versa.
It sounds like to me like fucked up.
Yeah, it is missing. It is missing.
To me, it sounds fucked up. It sounds fucked up to me.
You can do it. You have to have the right tools and the right circumstances to do it.
Just got to add a little asbestos to it.
You can't half-ass when you're doing anything with a barrel. You can't half-ass it. I've noticed that.
So John doesn't want to hear it. John is basically over this shit, man.
I got confused.
I agree with everything BuMpY's saying. I just wanted to hear it from him because there's a lot of companies, a lot of.
Why would you rather hear from BuMpY than from somebody else?
No. Huh? No. I'm just.
Why would you rather hear from BuMpY than somebody else?
Your what hurts?
No.
I'd rather
probably because I did a beer. I just did a beer.
He just did a beer, John. He did
a beer that was not aged. It was not barrel. They did it the cheap way.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to hear.
And that's why I'm saying it doesn't have a lot of. It doesn't have a lot of barrel character to it. It doesn't have.
I just wanted him to elaborate.
It had whiskey wood. Whiskey infused
wood.
And yeah, exactly. And it just doesn't have the same flavor. You know, like a lot of times you can pick up from like a barrel aged beer.
I agree.
You gotta pick up whatever that barrel held before.
I was being serious though. I wasn't trying to. That was the.
I answered it seriously. No, I think.
I know you did. Yeah, I know. I just don't want the viewers to think that was a. I wasn't trying to be.
John, nobody was being serious.
No children were harmed.
Nobody was being serious, John.
No,
and they
that's
asked for that question.
Okay. Yeah, I just. Okay. Sorry.
We got it. All right. So yeah,
John, how do you feel, John? How do you feel?
He feels good.
Somebody answering your question. It's running.
You want some candy?
I'm just gonna end this damn night.
Candy.
Check out tomorrow night my channel. We got Multi Monday. It's gonna be Scotch Ale. So
Monday, let's go.
Bring a Scotch Ale. Everybody's welcome on panel as long as they bring a Scotch Ale and they act like a normal.
Who's gonna be welcome, bro? Nobody's fucking welcome.
And
nobody's welcome.
That's gonna be 8. Oh, everybody's welcome. But 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. If you can't make it on panel and you still want to join up in the chat, bring a Scotch Ale. Bring a Wee Heavy for all I care in the chat.
Bring some shit.
They're the same damn style, but we already did Wee Heavy, so we're going with the Scotch Ales. But appreciate you all for being here tonight. Appreciate my panel. Everybody that showed up, including Ronnie S. Showed up a bit late, but we got him in there. And he brought a nice dark ale. And I appreciate that and appreciate the chat. You guys rock. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you, BuMpY.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I want to thank. I want to actually thank BuMpY for being the best person in the whole fucking world.
I'm the best person in the whole world. Well, we are going to do this. We're going to go to Alex, and he's going to sign us off tonight. So I want to say thank you all for being here. Check us out next Sunday for another After Dark Beers. It'll be episode 18. Everyone is legal.
If you take it.
All right. I need to say something. This is Alex, the Beer Master, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, next video. It's Alex, Beer Master, signing out.
We'll see you, Alex. Alex, we're going to see
you all. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Alex.